How visual cues can help ADHD kids stay organized. Children with ADHD often face challenges in staying organized, managing their time, and completing everyday tasks. These challenges aren't a reflection of their intelligence or willingness to put in the effort. They stem from the way their brains are wired. As parents, caregivers, or educators, the struggle to support these kids might feel overwhelming at times, but there's hope. In this video, we're going to explore how visual cues work, why they're effective, and how you can start using them in practical ways to support ADHD kids at home or in school. By the end of this video, you'll have actionable tools and insights to create a positive and organized environment for your child. ADHD affects executive functioning, which governs skills like memory, planning, and focus. For kids with ADHD, staying organized can feel like scaling a mountain because their brains process and prioritize information differently. Tasks that may seem simple, like putting school supplies in the right place or following a morning routine, can feel overwhelming and chaotic. One of the key reasons ADHD kids struggle is that verbal instructions alone often aren't enough. Words can be fleeting and easily forgotten. What's missing is a mechanism to bridge the gap between understanding a task and successfully completing it. That's where visual cues come in. Visual learning helps ADHD brains by making abstract concepts tangible. A chart, a label, or even a color can offer a clear, immediate reminder of what needs to be done. Visual aids tap into a child's innate ability to process images faster and more effectively than words, giving them the tools they need to stay on track. When you introduce visual cues, you're doing more than just adding decorations to a child's environment. You're creating a framework that simplifies their day-to-day life. Let's break down the specific benefits. Reduce mental overwhelm. Visual cues help kids focus on one step at a time. Instead of juggling multiple directions in their head, they can see a clear path forward. Create predictability. Children with ADHD often thrive when their world has structure. A visual schedule or reminder brings consistency to their routines, making transitions smoother and less stressful. Build independence. By leaning on visual prompts, children gain the confidence to manage tasks on their own without constant reminders from parents or teachers. When used effectively, visual tools can boost not just organization, but also a child's sense of accomplishment and self-esteem. Visual cues come in many forms, and the right choice depends on the child's age, interests, and specific challenges. Here's an overview of strategies that have worked for many families and classrooms. Visual schedules. Create a chart to outline a daily routine, such as the morning routine, bedtime tasks, or after-school activities. Pair tasks with pictures or symbols to make them easier to understand. Picture-based reminders. For younger kids, use pictures instead of text. For instance, place an image of a toothbrush next to the time 8 a.m. on a chart to indicate when brushing teeth should happen. Color-coded systems. Use color to organize folders, school binders, or chore charts. For example, green can represent math, while red can signify reading. This makes it easier for kids to quickly identify and access what they need. Sticky notes or labels. Place sticky notes on items like lunch bags, backpacks, or desk areas as quick visual reminders of what to do. Timers with visual displays. A countdown timer or one with a progress bar can help kids anticipate transitions while staying focused on the current task. These tools can be as elaborate or simple as you need them to be. The goal is to design cues that align with your child's personality and learning style. It's easy to assume any visual will work, but the best ones are thoughtful and tailored to the individual child. Here are some tips to make sure your visual cues are as effective as possible. Involve your child in the process. When the child takes part in designing charts or choosing colors for their system, they're more likely to feel invested and take ownership of the routine. Make cues bright and bold. ADHD brains are often drawn to vivid and stimulating visuals, so use bold colors and clean designs to grab their attention. Pair visuals with text or symbols. For children who can't yet read, including images or symbols alongside words ensures that instructions are clear. Age appropriateness. Adjust the complexity of visual aids depending on the child's developmental stage. A 5-year-old may need simpler icons, while a 10-year-old might benefit from written schedules. Consistency is key. Place visual cues in consistent locations so the child knows where to find them every day. For example, a morning routine chart could hang near the bathroom sink or bedroom door. Let's look at how you can apply these ideas in everyday situations. These practical examples demonstrate the real-world impact of visual cues. Getting ready for school can often feel like a whirlwind. A simple morning routine chart can break tasks into manageable steps. A picture of a bed with the label, "Make your bed." An image of clothes with the word, "Get dressed." A toothbrush icon for brush teeth. A breakfast icon to signal it's time to eat. All of these steps are arranged in sequential order, turning a chaotic start to the morning into a calm and predictable flow. To help your child manage schoolwork, create a color-coded folder system. Assign each subject a color, for example, blue for math, green for science. Label each folder clearly and teach your child where completed and pending assignments should go. A sticky note on their desk can serve as a daily reminder. Check your green folder for science homework. Use labeled bins or drawers to organize your child's room. Attach pictures of what goes in each bin, like toys, books, or clothes, to make tidying up easier. For example, a bin with a picture of Legos helps kids know exactly where their toys belong. When it's time to focus on homework or transition between activities, use a visual timer with a countdown or progress bar. These timers create a sense of urgency while reducing anxiety about losing track of time. To maximize the effectiveness of visual cues, it's important to develop habits that reinforce their use. Be patient. Developing a visual cue system takes time, and your child might not adapt to it immediately. Persevere and tweak things as needed. Celebrate successes. Celebrate when the child successfully follows a plan or uses the visual aids independently. Positive reinforcement builds motivation. Regular updates. As your child grows, their needs will change. Keep updating the cues to match their current routines and abilities. Keep it fun. Personalize visual tools with your child's favorite colors, stickers, or themes to keep them engaged and excited. Visual systems should feel like a supportive tool rather than a rigid structure, so remain flexible in how you implement them. Visual cues aren't just about helping ADHD kids stay organized, they're about giving them the tools to thrive. Over time, these children can build confidence, independence, and responsibility, all while reducing the stress experienced by parents, caregivers, and teachers. By creating systems that work with their strengths instead of against their challenges, you're promoting a positive self-image. Kids with ADHD often receive messages that they're not trying hard enough or too forgetful, but visual systems show them that their differences can be managed effectively with the right strategies. Incorporating visual cues into a child's daily life might feel like a small step, but it's one that can lead to a big transformation. Whether it's a morning routine chart, a visual timer, or color-coded schoolwork, these tools have the power to bring calm, clarity, and independence into their lives. Let's work together to help ADHD kids unlock their organizational potential and embrace their unique abilities. Together, we can redefine what structure and success look like, and in turn, help these incredible kids thrive.